Yo, what's up, Duff here? Got my Be Good Mini here. Just wanted to show you a couple things before I started the range test. Before I start my range test on the Be Good Mini, it's fully charged on its nice little tiny charger. Right, this is only a 42-volt wheel. In case you did not know this, I did unbox this in my live stream, which I'll have a link to at the end of the video if you want to check out the live stream where I unbox this. But the unboxing kind of got pushed into the background because of the silliness that happened when Roger, Tommy, and Dawn came on the live stream as well. So anyways, yeah, this charger connection is really small. And one thing that I know Marty and others have complained about is if you want to try to open this with the pads on, you can't do it really without using something else, like a freaking pencil or a pen or just something underneath that tab. You just can't do it. So my solution to this was, when I put these pads on, I only attach the adhesive to this part. So when I want to charge it, I can just kind of lift it up and I can get to it here. I can get to it, open it, and put it back down. That's my rigged solution. I also took a lot of air out of the tire. This came with more than 50 psi in the tire, and it felt like a frickin' piece of concrete. There was absolutely no give to that tire at all, so I dropped it down. I don't even know what it's at right now. I took a bunch out. Felt better in my ride yesterday. I've also applied the latest firmware to the Mini, which allows this top speed to go up to 10 miles an hour. I know, it's amazing, right? 10 miles an hour. And then I had to make some changes in the app to allow it to actually go to that speed without beeping. It was still like beeping at 6 miles an hour. And I have to look in the app to see exactly which setting I turned off to stop that. But now it can go up to 10, although I've only had it up to 9 officially. So we'll see if I can break that on the range test, and I think I did that 9 when I was going backwards actually. So yeah, that is the state of my Mini. Hey, yo, what's up? Duff here. This is my brand new M10 Mini, and I'm going to do a range test on this, so you don't have to. Let's get going. Okay, so hopefully you can see we're at 100% battery. This just came off the charger. On the app, it estimates that we can go 10 miles. I don't believe that, but yeah, that's what it says. I was going to use my GPS, but the battery's dead, so you're just going to have to deal with app distance, and we'll call it close enough. Let's see what happens. My riding weight is probably between 185 and 190 pounds, and this is supposedly officially rated for only 50 pounds. So there's that. But we'll see. Let's see what kind of trouble I can get into. Mounting this thing can be a little bit of a trick, for me at least. Yeah, so here we go. I'm sure I don't look ridiculous at all, right? Not one bit. I do not look ridiculous. I'm gonna keep telling myself that. So I had the idea of trying to go to Dunkin' Donuts, but I don't think that's very realistic. Ugh, it feels like I could let more air out of this tire. It's rock hard. Oops, going too fast. Shit. Usually starts to beep around 9. Let's see how fast we're going here. Oh man. Yeah, 9. I'm right at the ceiling. I put the firmware update on this. I guess I have to train my body to know what 9 miles an hour feels like. Because I did hit 10, a new top speed. I hit 9 going backwards. Like I said, I had the idea of going to Dunkin' Donuts, but I think it's a bad idea. So I'm just gonna kind of go till I'm at like 60 or 50%, and then turn around and see what happens. Oh my God. The nice thing about the Mini is it brings you back to a simpler time, except for the beeping. It brings you back to a simpler time when you just rode just for the fun of it, and you just you rode to see new things, to go areas that you wouldn't go if you were walking, except for the beeping. Come on, 9 miles an hour, body, 9 miles an hour. This is what 9 miles an hour looks like. I have to train myself, okay. And those of you that don't know, I mean, 9 miles an hour is 2 miles an hour over the prior top speed. Prior to doing this firmware upgrade, the top speed was 7 miles an hour. So, we increased the top end of this thing by leaps and bounds. Yeah, the M10 Mini is not meant for distance or speed, obviously. It's meant for children or just to kind of mess around in small spaces. You know, it's super maneuverable, as you can imagine. Super, you know, you can turn like literally on a dot, but not good for open road cruising. Let's just say that. I'm not quite sure that the mileage on the app is correct. This is saying that I've only gone like 675 feet. That's not true. I've gone much further than that. I might have to, oops, I hit 10 again, damn it. Can't do that. Yeah, I might have to go back and measure this like for real, because I've gone more than 722 feet. What the heck? Yeah, this mileage is not clicking by fast enough for sure. But it still says I'm at 80% battery, so that's good. So we're gonna keep on rolling. Okay, let's checking in here. The foot comfort on the Mten Mini. It's not very comfortable. This is very surprising, I'm sure. Has small pedals, designed for a child. I have size 13 feet. Size 13 feet, not the most comfortable. But I'll hang in there. This is, you know, this is important. This is a range test. I'm coming up and completing my first lap. It says I've only done one. Okay, so the app evidently doesn't know the difference between feet and miles. With feet, it was showing incorrectly. Now that I've passed the mile, it seems like the distance is correct. Or well, more or less, 1.2 miles so far and counting. Battery is still showing 80%. It's showed 80% ever since I got on it. Basically 80 or 90. Uh-oh, beeping. Still trucking along. All right, first lap around the loop is basically complete. Now it says on the eWheel site that the estimated range was between what, 5 and 7 miles, something like that. So we'll see. But that might be with a child on it, not an adult. So inquiring minds want to know. Okay, I just realized if I just keep doing circles around here, I'm going to get incredibly bored. Not only am I doing 8 to 9 miles an hour, but circles. So I'm going to actually go the direction that I would go to Dunkin' Donuts, and we will evaluate things as we go. I wonder if I have any women that come up to me and like stop me and like, oh wow, dude, you look so cool. I need to hang out with you. You are so cool on that Mten Mini going 9 miles an hour. Big, tall, lanky guy on an Mten Mini. It's very appealing, I'm sure. Still, I'm holding 9 up. Okay, yeah, 9 is beeping now. I just topped 10. Oops, I gotta be careful. I'm not doing anything that could be remotely confused with accelerating. I'm going very slow. But at least I'm very maneuverable. Slow and steady, slow and steady. I'm kind of thinking with the speeds I'm going, sidewalk makes more sense, but then you got people that park out in the middle of the sidewalk like that. Of course, with the Mini, it's very easy to get around them. Oh my God, my feet hurt already. I'm 1.9 miles into the journey and my feet hurt. Not a good sign. Wheels running cool though, 37.6 degrees Celsius, not bad. I just crossed the 2 mile mark. It still says I'm at 80% battery. Now, Gotway wheels are infamous for not being very accurate with their mileage, but I don't know. I'm doing slightly better than expected. Going over these little sidewalk transitions makes me a little nervous because there can be like a little bit of a gully. And you know, I don't want to ask this wheel to do much more than it has to, and bouncing me over a gully, the ups and downs of a gully is not ideal. So I'm just trying to squeeze every last mile. Hey turtles, hey guys, it's okay, you don't have to leave, it's all right. Turtles are our friends. Sorry I didn't get to scratch its back. I've settled in at a more reasonable 7 to 8 miles an hour. It keeps the beeps away. Probably get better mileage anyways, right? Better range. So let's we're gonna go with 7. See how that goes. 2.5 miles. 2.5 miles. Temperature of the wheel has climbed to 40.8 degrees Celsius. Still shows 80% battery. This seems hard to believe. Hard to believe. And if you want to take the optimistic view of this, I mean, I'm definitely going faster than I would be walking. 7 miles an hour would be a pretty, medium run pace. So I'm going like the pace of an average jogger right now, or maybe slightly above average. Glass half full. We finally have some movement of the battery level. Now it says the battery's 70%. I mean, I was half-assed thinking about trying to go to Dunkin' Donuts, but I don't think I would make it. Now, if I would have done it right away and not done that warm-up lap, maybe I could. But as is now, I don't know. Still thinking about it. We have crossed the 3-mile mark, 3.1 miles on the Gotway app. Foot status report, numb. Both feet are numb, that's fine. Battery just dipped to 60%. I'm less than a mile from Dunkin' Donuts. F it, I'm gonna go. F it. Yeah, I would say 7 to 8 miles an hour is the sweet spot as far as cruising on the Mini. I mean, the app thinks I can still go 8 miles, which I don't believe at all. But I'm at 3.9 miles on the app, so this is, I mean, it's performing better than I expected, to be quite honest with you. And I am now on the way to Dunkin' Donuts, and what I'll do is there's a more direct way to go home, which is less mileage, so that's what I'm thinking. I don't know, I might be able to pull it off, and that would be a minor miracle if I do. But goddamn, my feet hurt. I forgot to mention, when I pulled out of my house, my neighbor was walking their dog in front of their house and they saw me. I must have looked ridiculous. In some ways, this reminds me of when I had that $200 wheel from eBay, the step and roll. That thing was a piece of junk. This is a way better wheel than that, but I mean, and this has more power. I think it has a bigger battery too, so. And rolling into the government complex here. But yeah, this is very, well, it is and it is not reminiscent of the step and roll, for sure. Foot pain, definitely reminiscent. Hurt really bad. I can't believe it, but over there it is. At 4.8 miles. Wow. Cannot believe this freaking thing got me to Dunkin' Donuts, even with me screwing around and wasting range in the beginning. The question is, will it get me home? That is the big question. Just sitting here enjoying my coffee, give my feet a break, spilling coffee on my shirt. When I went inside, the wheel's sitting out here, and it broke connection with the app, so when I reconnected with the app, it reset the mileage, but I know that when it's standing over there, it's at 4.9 miles on the app, so I will just add whatever mileage remains to get me home, knock on metal, to the total mileage. And according to the app, the voltage on the wheel, it's bounced back up to 70% battery. Let's see what the actual voltage is on the wheel. It's only a 42 volt wheel, if you guys didn't know that. Some do, some probably do not. Let's see what we can show. It seems to be warming up as it's sitting there, probably because it's sitting in the sun. 45.5. Let's see, what is the voltage? Are you going to show me the voltage? No. Should show the voltage though, right? Let's see. No. Definitely not a smart BMS. I don't use the Gotway app much, so yeah, it doesn't actually show me the voltage here. Interesting. At least on the Mini. All right, well anyways, let me finish this coffee and we'll be on our way. I'm not 100% sure, but it kind of looks like the rear taillights are also a battery indicator. You know, kind of like the older Gotway wheels used to do. I mean, that kind of looked like 80% though, right? The app says we're at, what are we at? The app says we're at 70%, so all right, let's go. Let's see if we can get home. So to get here, I went the back way, you know, which keeps me off the major roads. It's safer, but it's longer. This time I'm going straight up Tamiami Trail. You can't see it now. Going straight up Tamiami Trail, and then just make a left at Rattlesnake Hammock, and then one more left, and then we're at my house. So hoping I got the juice to do it. It's good. This will maximize the amount of people that see how bizarre this looks, right? It's good. More exposure for the Mten Mini, the ultimate range wheel. Battery just dipped to 50%. But I have less than 2 miles to go, so I mean, I think I'm going to make it, which is good news. I think I'm going to make it, and I'm going to still have to like do some laps around the neighborhood to get the battery down lower. So yeah, imagine that. Wheel temperature has been steadily going up. We are up to 48 degrees Celsius. Not the danger zone, but it has definitely been increasing throughout the entire ride. I've been meaning to check out a relaxing massage. It looks totally legit, doesn't it? I haven't gotten there yet. Who doesn't need to relax, right? I could use a relaxing massage. Whoa, too fast. We have just crossed the 6 mile mark. 6 miles. Shows my battery's at 50%. Really? Wow. And my turn is not too far ahead. This is gonna, whoops, keep going too fast though. This is going to exceed my expectations by a large margin, I believe. I don't know if I mentioned that this is only a 42 volt powertrain. Battery's around 184 watts, but it uses, believe it or not, it uses Samsung 50S cells. Yes, it does. It uses high performance cells, so yeah. I can tell you the range performance is definitely exceeding my expectations. All right, I'm almost home at a total of 6.6 miles. Battery reading is currently 40%, and we're trucking. I'm gonna try to take this down to at least 20 or 10. So I guess I got some more riding to do. Thank God my feet are already numb. Figure I'll run up here to the greenway. Nice little greenway. That's I do some of my speed runs on. It's a good way to burn some more battery. Wheel temperature now 49 degrees Celsius. Battery dipping between 30 and 40%. All right, I've now reached the 7 mile mark, which is the top end of the projected range on this wheel. 30% battery. Still doing 9 miles an hour and getting beat that. So wow, we are in unexplored territory at this point. What's that? I should do the rest of the test backwards? Nah. Would be funny though. So the gentleman you see pulling away there on his e-bike, he pulled beside me for, I don't know, 500 yards or so, and he just asked me about this, and he said how cool it looked, and yeah, he might be, I don't know, I think it sounds like he has a Google search for electric unicycles in his future. He thought it was very interesting. And I mentioned earlier, like one of the things about riding a wheel slow, which, most people don't do anymore, they just want to go fast and crazy. But you get to see things that you don't notice when you're flying by things at 30 miles an hour. Like I was cruising along this canal over here, water super clear. I saw like half a dozen turtles swimming in the canal here. Never would have seen that if I was riding like I normally do. There is advantages to slowing down, taking a breath, and just enjoying. Something I think we're all guilty of not doing enough. I know, well, I should only speak for myself, and I know I am definitely guilty of that. We're trucking along here. I'm now at 7.6 miles, 30% battery. I think I should probably turn around just so I don't get stuck out here. I mean, even though the wheel is light, I really don't want to carry a 25 or so pound suitcase more than I need to. So we'll double back here. And if I need to burn some more battery when we get closer, the app says I have 3 miles left, which I doubt, but the Gotway Mten Mini exceeding my range expectations. God damn it. You mother effer. Tried to set it down when I was moving a little bit. Let's see, what did I lose here? Oh, the transmitter. Okay. No permanent damage. Okay, I just started hitting 20% and you can hear the beeps, low battery beeps. It's bouncing between 30 and 20, so I think that's a good sign for me to head back, right? I don't want to be beeping the rest of the ride, so let's get back home and see where we're at. I assume you can hear that. Slightly annoying, but it's not terribly loud. I'm only about a half mile from home, so if that, so I should be good. Even though I am getting continuous beeping, I am maintaining a steady 8 miles an hour with no tilt back. Interesting, right? We're gonna be damn close to 9 miles of at least app range when this is all said and done. Okay, that brake light is definitely also a battery display, right? You got 2 bars left. The app shows I have 20% battery. And it's beeping nonstop, so we're going to turn it off. Okay, wow, what do you think about that? I had, before I went to Dunkin' Donuts, I had 4.9 miles on the app. It reset when I went into the store. I registered another 4.1 miles on the ride back. A total of 9 miles. Again, app, so it's higher than GPS would be, but still, that is way, way better than I thought. When I first left, I was considering going to Dunkin' Donuts. I'm like, no, there's no way I can do that. And evidently, I can. Would I want to do it again? I don't know. But it can do it. It's kind of amazing. So yeah, Mten Mini, 9 miles of range with someone my size. Going 7 to 9 miles an hour most of the way. So if you guys found this interesting, I kind of did. Please think about giving the video a big thumbs up. If this is your first time visiting the channel, it's definitely unlike any range test I've ever done before. If this is your first time visiting the channel, please consider subscribing. If you're going to subscribe, you hit the notify bell that's over there somewhere. Feel free to leave your comments, suggestions, ideas, and thoughts below. What do you think about that performance by the Mini as far as range goes? I'm curious what people will think, because I don't think a lot of people thought it would be able to get that much with a full-size adult riding it, right? But anyways, yeah, that's all I have for now. Hope you had a great weekend, and until next time, definitely now.